Hello and welcome to Books of Blood. My name is John, and for the next 3 videos that you're going to see or that I make, you're going to notice that I'm going to be wearing the exact same shirt in all of these videos, and that is because I'm shooting all 3 of them as like as a batch or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's not that I'm lazy and don't want to change my shirt, it's just that I'm shooting all the videos at once. Anyway, today we're going to be continuing 50 years of horror fiction, and we're going to be talking about the year 1982. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get underway with this. So the first one we've got for 1982 is Black Magic by Whitley Strieber. As the world shudders, Jamshed hurtles toward the final shivering climax. He grasps you in his wicked, loving embrace, a dark, seductive beauty. His ecstasy transports you beyond the moon, beyond the stars. As Earth shudders towards its end, as it throbs with the power of his mind, he is the ultimate weapon, the final terrifying angel of death. No one can hide from him. No one can escape his evil. No man, no woman can resist his black magic. And that is Black Magic. And that is by Whitley Strieber. Alright. Okay, next we have got Earthbound. And this is by Richard Matheson. An erotic ghost story by the author of Hell House and A Stir of Echoes. David and Ellen Cooper came to the lonely beachside cottage in hopes of rekindling their troubled marriage. Yet they are not alone on their second honeymoon. Mariana, a beautiful and enigmatic stranger, comes to visit David whenever Ellen is away. Who is Mariana and where has she come from? Even as he succumbs to her seductive charms, David realizes that Mariana is far more than a threat to his marriage, for her secrets lie deep in the past and beyond the grave, and her unholy desires endanger the life and soul of everyone she touches. And that is Earthbound, and that is by Richard Matheson. Next up, we've got Phantom. It's by Thomas Tessier. Ned was only a kid, but he knew there were forces that stalked the night. Like that night in Washington when his mother almost died and he heard them. In the house at the dead of night, he heard them. Then they moved to the tiny seacoast town of Lennington. He still knew even there something was coming after him. In the end, Ned must face the terror alone. He must seek out the phantoms on their own ground and fight them for his very soul. Through a long night of cataclysmic battle, it's him up against them. And that's Phantom. That is by Thomas Tessier. Alright, and next we've got Garden of the Incubus by John Tigges. When innocent young Roberta entered the convent at St. Paul's, she seemed content with her life of chastity and devotion, until a mysterious voice called out to her, "You belong to the Master and no one else." From that moment of satanic confrontation, she was powerless to resist the voice that controlled her. Every action, until she was ultimately filled with an unquenchable lust for a demon from the depths of hell. And that is Garden of the Incubus by John Tigges. Alright, finally, for 1982, we have got The Kill. This is by Alan Ryan. The Kill is Alan Peter Ryan's second novel and first horror novel, published in 1982. It is the story of Megan Todd and Jack Casey, a young couple who flee the pressures of the city to rural Deacon's Kill in the Catskills. Their home becomes the target of an ancient and invisible evil that hides in the nearby deep wood. They must join with their new friends and neighbors to find and confront the monster. And that is The Kill. And that's by Alan Ryan. And that is going to do it for 1982. Until next time, as I always say, take care and stay scared. Bye-bye.